very first time an international hydrogen and fuel cell conference in the soil.
So I work at a national laboratory in the United States, and we're doing work on hydrogen and fuel cell activities. And as part of kind of next generation technologies, we see hydrogen as very relevant.
For me, I'm doing basic research on ionomers and electrodes, and of course I want to see what other people are doing and want to get some new ideas on what could be interesting for us to add to this field.
I think it's a very important part of the future. I think hydrogen is a clean fuel, an energy transporter, and it will provide power to places that may not have power.
Access to the grid is a huge political issue in South Africa, despite the reasonable understanding that we must extend power to far-flung communities. But getting independent power producers to access the grid has proven to be one of the most difficult pieces of legislation that we've had to look into.
Energy storage, as you heard the Minister say, is very important. And we're looking to bring a breakthrough in energy storage, as well as look into the latest scientific research and help to bring the energy economy, the hydrogen economy, full circle to life.
We've taken the ionomer and placed it in fuel cell cathodes, which is one of the hardest tests for new hydrocarbon. It's very difficult to get good performing hydrocarbon ionomers in fuel cell electrodes.
Well, first of all, South Africa is blessed with sunshine, and due to that, it's a perfect place for a solar energy economy. I know right now you have like 90% of coal in your power generation, and this could be reversed. One day I see in this country 90% of photovoltaic being responsible for the power generation.
Well, I think that South Africa has got enormous potential. South Africa has got the majority of global platinum reserves. It's a major manufacturer of platinum and platinum-based materials, especially nanoparticles. So I think that South Africa has got the potential to be a major leader worldwide in the area of hydrogen electrochemistry.
If hydrogen and fuel cell technology really picks up, it will do what petroleum did to Middle East.
Get trapped in a revolving door.
Develop low-cost hydrogen generation solutions and promote social and
For a region like South Africa and Africa and Southern Africa in general, there's a lot of potential for fuel cells and hydrogen, but it tends to be more if you can build a local market for demand, create local solutions for local problems rather than just importing technology, then you'll create a huge value add for the local economy, create local jobs, and off the back of that you start to build an export market.
Insufficient activity versus platinum, that's good news to ice up, really. South Africa should be benefiting in the future even more than today. Hydrogen technology and fuel cells as part of hydrogen technology can actually become the technology of the future. And with these resources we already mentioned, that creates a perfect environment for South Africa to play a major role in the advancement, market implementation of fuel cells, low temperature fuel cells especially in the market.
On the 155 projects we have stopped 5 projects because they lack some results. I think that it's clear that you have some very important natural resources, that's important. But it's not only that. You are a young country and you have a lot of, I would say, developers that would like to develop something new, and this is probably what we are a little bit missing in Europe. We are more stabilized with the situation and happy with what it is, so we really need to have some people who want to push on the technologies and to improve it.
And so we're trying to Shanghai into suboptimal solutions because we have a piece of kit on the shelf in Canada or in the States or in Germany and we're going to ship it, rather than saying, what does this market need? Actually define success. Tell me what the market needs and we can backtrack. And you've already got amazing people down here in the HISA systems developing products, developing MEAs, developing systems, and they're developing African-made solutions for African problems. Right, so that's the kind of support. Get those to the market quicker. We're not saying build everything from scratch. The government doesn't have to do everything. Create a market where the entrepreneurs come in and they take it forward.
The most important thing here is to look at industry investing in that technology, in that infrastructure in order for the fuel cell technology to be deployed here in Africa.
Thank you very much for your very kind attention. Thank you.
The event has been extremely successful. There's really many people, in fact more people than in Copenhagen. We were maybe a little bit afraid that there would not come so many people to South Africa, but it ended up that there was 20% more people coming down here, and it is really successful. I think both the scientific content and the organization, the quality of the organization down here has been really excellent.
This is the first event in South Africa that I have the pleasure of attending, and it's generally exceeded any expectations I had before. Not only the obvious, which is the warm welcome that we've all experienced here, but also the level of this conference, which actually provides us with very new and exciting information on research performed by others, including research and development by HISA here in South Africa, by 3 components which already generated impressive progress in the field.